I didn't think a company was gonna be this dumb. New ARK DLC gets an AI-generated trailer so awful that the original developer's washing its hand of the whole thing, and fans are in uproar. This is disgusting, and you should be ashamed. I mean, we saw this trailer, and it looked just horrific. Apparently underwater, yeah. Robus, hi. Welcome on in.
ARK has brought you 10 years of unforgettable
10?
adventure.
It's been 10 years?
All of those journeys.
Yeah, this is AI. Wait, this is real. It's on the snail.
Years of unforgettable adventure.
No shot. No freaking way.
All of those journeys.
That. What?
Journeys. Those fights for survival have been leading to this. Are you ready?
What the? What? Yo, they're not reading the room if they're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna do a Stable Diffusion full trailer. What? Oh my, his art. Okay.
No.
This has got to be, it's not fake. This is on Snail Games USA.
A whole new world is waiting.
I cannot believe this. How tone deaf do you need to be? That fish just appeared out of like nothing. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta look at it. No. We gotta look at the comments. We gotta look at the comments. I cannot believe they just shoved out an AI fucking Stable Diffusion trailer. I didn't think a company was gonna be this dumb. Now presenting ARK, no effort involved. When the official trailer has no real animated or in-game footage. Can't wait to see the apology video made entirely out of AI. This is disgusting. You're so out of touch with your audience. Do better. That's the real question. Are they hurting that bad that they can't afford to make a trailer? This is the GDC trailer, by the way. Wait, they unlisted this video? No shot they unlisted this video. No, it's here. I like how this is the only footage of the actual game. I wonder how the board meeting went. It was just like, okay, we have $20. It's been an odd week for ARK fans with a new tease for ARK Survival Ascended DLC The Lost Colony launching in November, featuring a blink and you'll miss it mention of ARK 2. This came alongside the announcement of an expansion for ARK Survival Evolved from developer Snail Games called ARK Aquatica, which is, well, a lot of people think it looks like AI slop. To briefly clarify, ARK Survival Ascended is a full-on 2023 remake of the original, developed by creator studio Wildcard. But from what I understand, though, Wildcard and Snail Games are effectively the same thing. From what we were reading in that Reddit post, right? Have been the same thing for like since 2015. Which is weird that they're like one studio's washing its hands of the other one. Yeah, this whole situation is just really odd. ARK Survival Evolved is the original 2017 ARK and is now handled by the US-based Snail Games. The trailer for ARK Aquatica begins a few seconds of in-game first-person footage before the remainder moves into a series of what seemingly evidently AI-generated underwater scenes. Everything's slightly off. Colors look weird. The featureless blacked-out fish next to dazzlingly bright coral formations. The animations are just not right, with an octopus emerging from the water and seemingly hovering above the surface. The transitions are terrible, particularly in the trailer's end, where a tentacle touches an ugly-ass coral-encrusted logo. Oh God. Yeah, as soon as we saw this thumbnail, we're like, no, this is AI. This is AI. This shit is why I'm not worried about AI taking over my job. Others are more straightforward about it. This is a bit of ARK in your AI. One of the biggest ARK content creators, Syntax, said simply, this is disgusting, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Over the ARK subreddit reacted to the same widespread disgust mixed with disbelief that Snail Games ever thought this would fly. I honestly feel bad for Wildcard, man. Sure, the development process can be a little slow, but Snail Games has absolutely fucked them over time and time again. The absolute greed from Snail Games to use AI. I mean, it really just comes down to they didn't want to spend money. Like, that's like just being as cheap as humanly possible. The absolute greed of Snail Games to use an AI for pretty much the entire video including the voiceover, just to save some money for having to pay artists is absurd. I do feel like, though, that people don't realize how much trailers cost to make. Like, truly. Because, like, a really cheap trailer is about $100,000 to $200,000. A really cheap trailer is like $30,000. But on average, it's about $100,000 to $200,000. For a fully CG, really nice looking trailer, it's $1 million a minute. When you see like CG films effectively that are like 4 or 5 minutes, that's $4 or $5 million. But yeah, I don't understand how they thought that they were not going to get just massively grilled over this. Big fan of the foot that turns into a fin at 40 seconds. CG is very expensive, yeah. It is very, very expensive. The trailer currently has just under 50,000 views and a grand total of 203 likes. Oh, wait. How many? Just 300 likes. I don't have the add-on to see dislikes, but I guarantee you they're probably just trying to flood likes into it. I use one of those website YouTube dislike viewer sites. Apparently, they're well over 6,000. Oh, see, this is the thing that people don't realize is that even if you like or dislike something, it still gives it engagement, which pushes it to the algorithm. So it's all engagement. It doesn't matter. But don't take my word or the word of the fans either. Studio Wildcard itself couldn't distance itself from Ark Aquatic fast enough. Ark Aquatica is being developed by Snail Games USA Colorado. Please follow them for more Dude, that's so crazy. Studio Wildcard remains entirely dedicated to the production of Ark Survival Ascended and Ark 2. And we're excited to bring Ark Lost Colony to you later this year. In other words, please don't blame us for this AI travesty and aim your vitriol in the right direction. The trailer is still viewable, but has notably been delisted following the community reaction, which it hasn't, though. It's right here. So maybe it got delisted and then they're doubled down and they're like, nah. But Ark Aquatica is apparently an ambitious underwater setting featuring 95% of the gameplay taking beneath the surface. The big worry raised by this trailer, though, is whether the DLC itself is going to rely so heavily on AI tools. Yes, 100%. It's a terrible look for Ark either way, which has boasted outstanding art direction and over the years delivered some of the truly memorable trailers. This just ain't it. I have to agree with Rich here. Like, I'm so confused on why they thought that this was going to be a passable trailer, that they were not going to get flamed. And I think one of the big things that people don't realize, this makes people not want to even join Snail Games. If Snail Games is okay with publishing a fully Stable Diffusion or whatever fucking program they use, but if they're okay publishing a fully AI goddamn trailer, then that just tells you like how many shortcuts and how little money they actually have. So why on earth would qualified good candidates ever want to join them? That it's just one of the biggest tone deaf things I've ever seen in my life. I want to see this fin, by the way. Oh, it does turn into a freaking fin. Yeah, they were like, it's good enough. Ship it. Yeah, ship it. Done. Chat, are you guys surprised like this is going to be happening more and more in games? Like, I'm not. I'm actually really not surprised. I feel like a lot of companies are going to really start pushing more into AI. I mean, you got Crafton over there doing generative AI for clothing, which is harmless in its own right. And it is a really cool UGC thing. But there is questions in terms of like, where did they source the material from? Blah, 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 right? So, I don't know. It's disgusting, yes. Surprise, no, yeah.